Hi Josh, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you. So you're on the last date of the All Stars EP tour?
Edinburgh.
Right?
Place to be.
Edinburgh, last place. How's it been going? What's been the highlight so far?
Oh, I don't know, like they've all been good for different reasons. Glasgow was awesome last weekend. Probably one of my favourite performances I've done. As I was doing just then, I sort of watch my live videos before I go on stage. So I watch like Robbie Williams or 21 Pilots or something like that. I get all my inspiration and then put myself up and I go on stage and try and take my inspiration and put it on. But yeah, the last show in Glasgow was just crazy. I loved it.
Yeah, because you're quite a showman, as I've seen before. You're quite a showman. You like to perform to the audience.
Yeah, I think that's what you gotta do. Like, you know,
Yeah.
put on a show for them, and I always try and find something different to do each time. And
Yeah. So for anyone that doesn't know, what is All Star Music?
All Star Music is basically the promoter company for all the tours that I've been doing since last year. So the first tour they did was my tour in February. I can't believe it, we're not in it, you know. So the first tour was in February last year, which was my tour, and then we've done lots of the road trip tours and obviously the EP tour and the Christmas tour. So
Is it all unsigned musicians that are on the
yeah,
tour?
all the time musicians.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of visitors in our interviews there, which is cool.
So, right. Let's see. So you are an unsigned musician, Josh, but you have a massive following on social media, and you have a loyal following throughout the UK in the different places that you go. How have you managed to achieve that?
I guess, I don't know, like, I guess I've always put on a good show and people want to come back and see it again. But no, I mean, I've been kind of working hard ever since I left school on social media, sort of building it up each day and gigging out as much as I can, doing tours and just different events, and you know, I've kind of never stopped since I.
Your numbers are really impressive for an unsigned artist. You've got a lot of followers on Twitter, Facebook, everything.
Yeah.
So you must be doing something really right.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's a long journey. Like, you know, I always say this is still like the very beginning, and obviously, like, you know, it's just baby steps. Keep going. I always see it as like, you know, just live in the moment. And
Do you think the constant gigging helps as well? Because obviously you can have the followers on social media, but you actually need the people coming to your gigs.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's it. Like, you know, a lot of people can have a big following on social media, but they're not selling any tickets, and that's why I find for me, you know, performing live and putting on the best show possible is so important, because, you know, it's nice for them to meet you.
You'll get new fans as well.
Yeah,
through
new
it.
fans, and obviously the fans that have seen you before, they always, you know, when they come back, they want to be even better, and then they tell friends, oh, it's an amazing show, and then
So they come back for more.
yeah, so that's the game plan anyway.
Yeah.
So.
So moving away from the tour, you now have your own band. Is that correct? The Josh Taylor
Yeah,
band?
It's currently being built. So we have Zach on lead guitar at the moment. We have a drummer, Alex, and a rhythm guitarist, Rishi, who's down in Guildford. So yeah, we're sort of building that at the moment. We're still looking for a bass player and confirming all the members for the end band. But yeah, that's.
So have you auditioned people, or is it people you know already?
Yeah, well, Rishi, I've known him for a while, so he's sort of someone I've always had in mind. But yeah, we did sort of an audition process, advertised online and that sort of thing, and then had a few people come over and a few different drummers. And that
So how are
sort
you
of thing.
feeling about having your very own band?
It's cool. Like, it's like something I've always wanted. Like, you know, people to sort of bounce around with on stage and have a good time. And
It's a natural progress, isn't it, from where you've been to like moving to having your own band and touring with a band backing you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think as well as having a band, like, sort of opens up doors for a wider sort of fan base and audience.
Somebody's getting
Somebody
around.
getting torn out. So, you know, like, obviously a lot of older people, you know, are into bands and that sort of thing, so it's sort of broadening that, and obviously the music as well.
You're maturing, your fans are maturing,
Yeah.
the band's the next step, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah. So you've been in the studio, is that right? Recording new material, are you writing
Yeah.
it?
So-
What's happening?
So I literally, yesterday I came up from the studio. So I spent, it's in Guildford where I go to write and record. So I've just done 7 days of straight recording for my EP, which is due to be released this summer. This is an exclusive, the Only Young EP, which I'm really, really excited about.
That sounds good.
5 brand new tracks. Hello. I'm good, how are you?
Sorry, I didn't realise you were doing it.
That's okay.
So yeah, 5 brand
sounds
new
good.
tracks, and yeah, like you said, you know, it's sort of maturing now, and I'm sort of just feels good.
I'm looking forward to hearing your sound, how much it's changed since the last time I saw you. So that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've not released anything in about 3 years now. I don't think so.
I think it's time then.
Oh yeah, it's
Definitely
time.
Yeah. So I saw that you gigged in Paris recently. Is that what? How did that come about?
So that was with a couple of friends, 3 friends of mine, a band called Taken, an Irish band who,
Right.
you know, they supported me on my very first tour last year in February, and we've, you know, I've always been really good mates, and they're an awesome band. So if you've never heard of them, definitely check them out.
I will.
And yeah, they were doing the tour, the first European tour, and they just invited me along to
How was
Paris
it?
and the Belgium date, which was our first
Alright.
European gigs, and it was great.
Wow.
Loved it.
That's good. Going.
Belgium chocolate as well is amazing, and they do cherry beer, which is like
Wow.
what? Awesome.
That sounds good. So what is next for Josh Taylor and his new band?
So the plan, is
Apart
to
from
get-
the EP, of course.
obviously, yeah. So we get the EP out, summer release, and then the big tour in October, the Only Young tour. That's the sort of that's where it's all heading at the moment. So and hopefully release a music video for Only Young as well.
That
That's the
sounds
plan.
good, Josh.
That's in the planning at the moment.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, and then see
Have
what
you got
it
an
is after
idea
that.
in your head of what the video is going to be about?
Oh yeah, but
how the script?
I'm not going to say anything. It's a secret. I've
But
got a
you've
mad
got an
idea.
advantage being an actor as well. You already have that
Exactly.
advantage.
I've storyboarded it and everything. It's going to be crazy.
Is there any more acting in the offing for you? Or are you just concentrating on music?
I did an audition 3 days ago for a new BBC project, so fingers crossed for that. So I'm still auditioning.
Still
for,
multitasking.
Yeah, as much as I can. You know, I'm still training every week at the Manchester School of Acting, and obviously the Fanta thing, which is currently being released around the world at the moment, and it should be coming to the UK within the week. So
Well, I look
out
forward to
for
seeing that.
my face on TV.
Well, I wish you luck with your band and
Thank
your
you
new
very much.
music, and I look forward to your video as well.
Awesome.
Thank you,
for having me.
Josh. Thank
See
you.
ya.